Why is it that the nicest people are often the most lonely? They care deeply, love hard, and give endlessly, until one day they realize that people are just taking advantage of them. Maybe it's because of what they were taught from the start, that kindness is always right, that staying quiet keeps the peace. So they did. They said yes when they wanted to say no. They stayed silent when they should have spoken up. They forgave what was unforgivable and showed up for people who would never do the same. For a while, they believed it was worth it, that being a good person would pay off. But slowly they began to notice the truth. Being good didn't bring peace. It brought exhaustion. Being kind didn't earn respect. It created expectation. No matter how much they gave, it was never enough. They weren't appreciated. They were being used. And the worst part, they didn't even realize it because they were too busy trying to be good. The world doesn't work the way we were told. We were taught that if you treat others well, they'll treat you the same. But life doesn't always reflect that. Not everyone values kindness. Some people see it as weakness. They see your patience as permission. They don't feel guilt for crossing your boundaries. They feel power. And the more you give, the more they take. It's not that you were wrong for being kind. It's that you were kind without protection, without limits. Goodness without boundaries becomes a trap. You begin to feel like saying no is selfish, like your worth is only in what you can give. And little by little, you lose yourself. You become the one who fixes everything, but not yourself. The one who makes others feel safe while feeling unsafe in your own heart. The one who's always kind, even when it hurts. People love that version of you, not because it's real, but because it's easy for them. They don't want you to be good. They want you to be useful. And the moment you stop overgiving, the moment you say, I can't do this anymore, they say you've changed, that you're cold, that you're the problem, but you're not the problem. You're finally protecting your peace. True kindness comes from strength, not fear. Being kind doesn't mean being a doormat. Compassion doesn't mean silence. Generosity doesn't mean self-neglect. Kindness must be a choice, not an obligation, not something expected without reciprocity. Real power is knowing when to help and when to walk away, when to forgive and when to stop allowing harm, when to open up and when to protect your energy. You can be good and still be strong. This isn't about bitterness. It's about balance. You can still be a light in this world, warm, caring, giving, but also wise. You can say no. You can choose yourself, your time, your energy, your love. They are sacred. And not everyone deserves access to them. When you stop giving away pieces of yourself just to keep others comfortable, you begin to feel whole again. You don't need to be feared, but you do need to be respected. Some believe the only way to survive is to become cold. But that's not true. You don't need to be cold. You just need to be clear. Love should never mean losing yourself. Being kind doesn't mean never getting angry or never putting yourself first. You can be soft and still have boundaries. You can care deeply and still protect your heart. Be your whole self, not a watered-down version others can control. Be someone who chooses kindness, not someone trapped in it. Be someone who gives, but not until they're empty. Because when your kindness comes from strength and your heart is protected by wisdom, that's when you become truly powerful. Not furred, not used, but respected. That's not weakness. That's real strength.